And welcome everybody to the broadcast, Rio Sports Live. Joe Martinez here, along with Mateo Requeñas on the camera, and Game 2 of the regional quarterfinal between Macallen, NICKIE, ROWE, and the ROWE Texans of Corpus Christi. And if it's anything like last night, this is set to be a great one. The Texans started off the game a little shaky last night, and it proved to be their demise in Game 1. But they're back here for Game 2, and they're pumped up, and so is the crowd that's coming in to watch this, Mateo. We had a lot of great games go on last night. London had that extra inning game over at Whataburger Field. They took the win 1-0. And then the Badgers of Banquete, the Bulldogs of Banquete, took care of the Badgers from Bishop.
Upset really right there, Joe. 4-2 after a Game 1 blowout, 10-0 by the Bishop Badgers. It's really Banquete really came together Game 2 and forced that Game 3, so it's going to be a great matchup out there. And as for that London Santa Gertrudis game, 12 innings should say something in itself. A 1-0 final score. Of course, we got to see the highlights. And Joe, what do you think of that throw by the right fielder?
Magnificent throw. If it had to be perfect, and it was just that, a perfect throw to save the game for them, and then get them the win later on. Well, in the next inning. But you look at teams like CC Vets, who dropped one to Sherryland. You look at London getting the win there. They needed that probably for a boost. And then the Bulldogs from Banquete taking one from the Badgers, who were fiery hot to start things off. And tonight we look at this game, and we look at the ROWE Texans with their backs against the wall. They haven't had that happen a lot. So this is a new situation for them pretty much. And I think they're going to respond well. Kevin Goss on the mound tonight. Campos for NICKIE, ROWE, here from Falfurrias, Texas. Jersey Baseball Complex, and a great grass field. You were saying there's a difference in the way some teams play on grass. ROWE's used to the turf style. ROWE's used to the dirt style. We'll see who comes up big tonight. ROWE leads it 1-0. But the ROWE Texans are number 2 in the state for a reason, Matt. And what do you think they're going to do tonight?
Personally, Joe, I favor the Texans today because really throughout the season, you've never really seen them lose 2 in a row. So it's going to be interesting to see how that translates coming into the postseason. Stakes are higher. The intensity is there. It's going to be a great game, Joe. But ultimately, ROWE needs this win.
Okay,
right?
yeah. Well, sure, yeah. This is a must-win for sure. You lose, you go home today.
Exactly, and I believe ROWE is going to step up. The bats are going to wake up with their backs against the wall here, like you said. We're going to see a different animal in the ROWE Texans tonight.
Well, we were talking to some of the fans, and they agreed with us. Hey, they came out flat. They looked kind of shaky in that one inning, that 1 3-run inning that they gave up, and proved to be what did them in at the end of the game. 4-3, they lost it, but I'll tell you, these Texans are resilient, and they're number 2 in the state for the reason. I keep saying that because you don't get to number 2 for being lucky. You got to be good, and they're good.
And as we saw after that first inning, ROWE really settled down, played fundamentally sound baseball. But, in the end, the bats of NICKIE, ROWE to start the game really is what set their demise last night.
And the defense, you had a freshman lefty come out and pretty much keep the Texans at bay. Jacob Garcia, our player of the game yesterday. And boy, for a freshman to be put up on this pedestal, playoffs, 3 steps deep, and to come out victorious against a team like these ROWE Texans, that's got to say something.
Absolutely. Being a freshman and coming out and playing the way you did against the number 2 team in the state, I'm excited to see what the years come for this young man, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, speaking of great games, we had another upset last night between Calallen and Robstown, another 4-3 ball game. Robstown, we got to see the highlights there. Robstown absolutely crushed it when they needed to, and I'm excited to see what that game is going to be like here as we progress throughout the night.
Well, shout out to all our sponsors, and if you'd like to advertise with Rio Sports Live or sponsor a school on Rio Sports Live, please call Joe Gomez Jr. 361-220-5331. It's advertisers and sponsors that make these games possible for our fans throughout the Coastal Bend and throughout South Texas. And we have one sponsor, AA Pools LLC, 1320 Antonia, Sinton, Texas, 361-482-7955. For all your new install needs, call Mona. She'll take care of you, serving all of South Texas. And we had a little rain at first here, a little sprinkle. Had to take care of the equipment, but it's cleared up now. The baseball gods are giving us the okay. The Ray Texans take on the NICKIE ROWE Warriors. When we come back, you're listening to Rio Sports Live.
Cardinal Pride.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Life for Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live. We're those Red Bulls calling by, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, Excellence is our tradition.
We are Eddie Macallen and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Santa Rosa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Ray Texans and you're watching Real Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now.
Welcome back to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. The Ray Texans just finished taking infield here, and we're probably going to get the introductions underway. And, well, Mateo, what do you think about Goss tonight? I mean, he came in to relieve last night. Who was it that was pitching last night? I think it was Martinez. Yeah, Christian. He came in. He was a little shaky to start with, of course. He wasn't properly warmed up or anything, but I mean, you know, Goss is going to start tonight, and I think Goss is their ace, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see what he can do tonight, and we'll see if he can go the distance.
My opinion on Goss, Joe, kid's got a strong arm. He can really fling the ball, but of course, like we said, he didn't have a proper warm-up time to get prepared to relief pitch. Of course, they expected Martinez to go the distance. He came up just a bit short, hitting that 110 pitcher's mark. But, you know, given proper time to warm up here, I feel like he's going to take real control of the mound, and we're going to see if the ROWE boys can hit that fastball.
And we did see Goss actually almost take one out there, kind of in the left field. Remember when the left fielder couldn't control it and dropped it? I wonder today, and the wind's coming out in the same direction. You see that wind coming out of the east, southeast, blowing over, you know, to the northwest kind of thing. And you look at that left field wall, 320. Ray's used to this, man. They'll take one out. ROWE, I mean, their bats were on fire. We're going to see a home run tonight. I'm predicting it right now.
And I'm predicting it's coming off the bat of Mr. Goss.
Mr. Goss. All right. Well, those are the predictions. We're going to come up with the players' introductions here. The start time was 6:15. We're at 6:20 now. They had a lightning delay out here for a second. And then half the sky looked like storms, and then half the sky has a big bright sun in it. So Texas weather, what are you going to do, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
you know, it's indecisive, especially during baseball season.
Yeah, you never know what to wear. You know, I don't know. Texas weather is beyond me to predict. So we're here. The lights are already on. I guess they got them to warm up. We'll see the sun down here about 45 minutes. The Ray Texans are taking a moment themselves there in the outfield. And remember, if you want to become a sponsor for Real Sports Live, just call my buddy Joe Gomez out there. We'll take your business to the next level. Or if you want to sponsor a team in particular, get a hold of Joe Gomez. You'll see him in the feed there as you're watching the game. And you know what? We've got a bunch of sponsors that have come on with us in the past and have done very well. As we've got a lot of viewers coming on watching Real Sports Live. Joe Martinez, Mateo Requeñas, region quarterfinal matchup, the championship actually, game 2. The Texans down 1-0 against these Warriors from NICKIE ROWE. Will the Texans bounce back? We're going to see. Goss is on the mound. Campos is on the mound for the Warriors. And we'll be back right after this.
Cardinal pride.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Life for Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live. We're those red, those
Hi, I'm Ro Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
For Ryan Rodriguez. Number 1, Jack Hill. At second base, number 3, Lucas Pinajero. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 16, Miguel Everett. The pitcher, number 14, Kevin Goss. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 9, Nick Talavera. Batting seventh, number 19, the third baseman, Darian Montoya. The designated hitter, number 11, Frankie Alderete. Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 6, Luis Morales. And first base, we have 25, Derek Rodriguez. Substitute will be number 23, Christian Martinez. Number 15, Brandon Chapa. Number 8, Juan Garcia. Number 2, Jameson Galvan. Number 10, Larry Olivares. Number 12, Isaiah Pinajero. Number 13, Kenan Kruger. Number 7, Jack Spence. Number 21, Isaiah Cerda. Followed by number 22, Joseph Cerda. We have number 18, Dylan Quesada. And number 20, Kenneth Glover. And the captain is by Coach Reese. Now for the home side, Macallen, NICKIE, ROWE Warriors. Batting first, the catcher, number 3, Nathan Charles. Batting second, the second baseman, number 4, Ivan Salinas. Batting third, the right fielder, number 15, Gabriel Renner. Batting fourth, the first baseman / DH, number 10, Jacob Torres. Number 5 on the mound, number 11, Ruben Campos. Batting 6, we have the shortstop, number 1, Jorge Melendez. Batting 7, the center fielder, number 2, Ramiro Campos. Batting 8, the third baseman, number 13, Brandon Leon. Batting 9 in left field, number 5, Yair Garcia. And the subs for the Warriors, we have number 6, Matthew Gonzalez. Number 7, Javier Garcia. Number 8, Miguel Soto. Number 9, Nick Hartman. Number 12, Adan Ramirez. Number 14, Ricardo Reyes. Number 17, Aiden Medina. Number 20, Aaron Campion. Number 21, Xavier Garcia. Number 23, Gilbert Varela. Number 27, Chris Hartman. And number 34, Brandon Hernandez. NICKIE ROWE is led by Coach Leon. Now, if everyone would please rise, face center field, and remove all headgear for the playing of our national anthem.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, those were the introductions, and we are ready for some South Texas baseball. Rio Sports Live, bringing it to you live, all the action coming at you. We'll be giving you updates as we get scores throughout South Texas. Of course, we're keeping track of everything going on, and the Texans ready to bounce back from yesterday's kind of hiccup, I'd call it. They had that first inning where nothing went right, and then they couldn't, they bounced back, tied up the ball game, and NICKIE ROWE at the end there seemed too much for what was always the ball bouncing in NICKIE ROWE's favor yesterday. We'll see if the Texans can get some of that juju off themselves and get back to what put them at number 2 in the state of Texas, right?
Absolutely. This game, expect to see the Ray Texans have a lot smarter at-bats. They had some great at-bats last night, really worked the count, but worked it a little bit too late as you know, they just couldn't get many, they couldn't capitalize with runners in scoring position. So expect a lot of smart at-bats, especially with runners in scoring position. Expect them to be ready to swing the bat tonight and try to build as early a lead as possible.
Yeah, last night it was the freshman who got the Real Sports Player of the Game, Garcia, who pitched, started off against the Texans. But I think neck and neck was the guy behind the plate, Charles, that really, really put Nicky Rowe in a position to win the game. He was a wall back there. Nothing got by him. He was framing all these pitches that may have swayed the umpire a couple of times. And I'll tell you, when you got a guy like that behind the plate, you can always count on something positive happening, and it did yesterday. And here we are.
Absolutely, Joe. Lightning fast reflexes from this kid. Great job of blocking the plate. Expect a little bit more of that tonight, but we're looking to see if Ray can bounce back, especially on the bats.
And here's the center fielder, the leadoff hitter, Ryan Rodriguez. Campos on the mound taking the call from Charles. Here's the pitch. That's in there for strike one. No balls and one strike now on Rodriguez. Strike two on Rodriguez there. So Rodriguez in an early hole. We'll see if he can get a quality at bat here. Campos taking the signals from Charles. Here's the windup. The 0-2 pitch coming up. That's a foul ball. Keeps him alive there. No balls and two strikes as Rodriguez did fairly well at the plate last night. He went 1 for 3 with a base hit, and we'll see if Rodriguez can duplicate that. 0-2 now. We'll see what Campos will give him here. Here's the windup and the pitch. That's a foul ball. Rodriguez turns on that one. Mad at himself there, as he knew that one was coming right down the honey hole, and he couldn't turn on it.
Absolutely. Looks like that one caught him off guard. Little late on that one.
Late.
A little too patient there.
Joe Martinez, Mateo Requeñas bringing it to you live, and that's a ball a little low there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And I'll tell you, I would have tried that one out. That was too close to let go, but ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Rodriguez, the center fielder for the Texans. That's a foul ball. Pretty much the same pitch he's given him. Rodriguez just can't get the mark on it. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Absolutely. Campos doing a great job of providing the pitch in different parts of the plate, really throwing off Rodriguez's timing here, as he just can't seem to get on the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Rodriguez, the leadoff hitter for the Texans.
Of course, Rodriguez doing a great job as well, fighting it off and continuing get the next pitch.
Like to welcome all the new people to the broadcast, to the stream, if you will. There's the pitch. Little outside, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
A little too close for comfort there, Joe. If this umpire is anything like last night's, he's going to give it real close.
As Bob Euchre used to say, just a bit outside, ball 2. That's a little low, ball 3.
Another close one.
3 balls and 2 strikes now on Rodriguez. He comes all the way back from an 0-2 hole. We'll see what Campos has in mind for him. Takes the call. Here's a 3-2 pitch. That's a grounder up the middle and a base hit. So Rodriguez battles back. Runner at first now. Runner at first is Rodriguez. So he battles all the way back, gets himself a base hit, taking his lead now. Campos steps off momentarily.
Excellent job by Rodriguez, fighting back.
Excellent job.
After an early 0-2, and
Jack Bell, who's been having his issues at the plate, we'll see if he gets some redemption. Pickoff move, not in time. So the Texans start off on a positive note as Rodriguez reaches with a base hit to start things off. Here's Bell here. Another left-handed hitter for the Texans. Campos taking the call. Here's the pitch. There goes Rodriguez. And Charles misses that one and sends Rodriguez to second base. So Rodriguez is in scoring position.
And that was really something we haven't seen out of this young man. But, of course, Rodriguez at first ready to jump all over any mistake.
That's outside. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes now on Bell. Jack Bell, the shortstop for the Texans. You're watching Rio Sports Live. Here is a base hit. A base hit to right field. So runners at the corners now for the Texans, and back-to-back base hits. Bell comes through after having problems last night. And this will bring up Tinajero, the second baseman.
Saw a pitch he liked, jumped all over it, and
moved
that runner to third. Early scoring opportunity for the Ray Texans, something we didn't see much of last night.
Yeah, a little change of scenery here compared to last night. Runners at the corners, Campos dealing with. There is a runner going to second. And that's Bell. That's Bell, and that'll give the Texans runners at second and third now. 1 ball, no strikes, as that one was high in the zone. Campos with the pitch. That one's on the corner, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs here. If you're just joining us, the Texans back-to-back base hits from Rodriguez and Bell. Here's the pitch. That takes that one for a ride up to left field. There'll be a tag here. That's the first out and the first run for the Texans. So a run will score. So a runner at second base now. They score the first run of the game. The sac fly by Tinajero. And here's Miguel Everett, the catcher. Runners at second base is Bell.
Texans strike early here.
Yes, they do.
That could bring them some momentum coming in.
For sure.
Tonight.
1 out. Here it is. Runner at second. Here's Campos. Inside, but catches the corner for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike now for the catcher, Miguel Everett. Runner at second now. Finally get it here. The sun's right in our computer. We're having trouble seeing here. No balls, 2 strikes now. The Texans have scored 1 run here. And Miguel Everett sends one for a ride, but foul. No balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out. Top of the first inning, 1-0. Your Texans leading it. Ball high, as the fans call that one. Campos on the mound dealing with these Texans hitters. A run does cross the plate already in the top of the first. 1-0 Texans. At this point last night, it was 3-0 Nicky ROWE. Kevin Goss in the on-deck circle, and Everett calls time.
Some complaints from the umpires about some banging in the dugout.
Well, the dugout had a warning. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's Everett. Everett waits for it. A break-in pitch stayed high. Stays alive there. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Everett, who was kind of quiet last night. He had himself a base hit. And we'll see if he can get things going here for the Texans, who already scored a run. If you're just joining us, and I hope you're not, it's going to be a good one tonight. That's a ground ball to the first baseman. He'll get the tag, and Bell will advance to third base there.
Not something we've normally seen from Everett this season, but doing a great job of moving the base runner right there, setting up Mr. Goss for
Kevin Goss to the plate. Runner at third, 2 outs now. Goss will send a chopper to first. He'll take care of business there, and they leave a runner stranded, but not before they score 1 run. The Texans lead it after a half an inning, 1-0. You're watching Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are Edinburgh Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to follow.
Back to the action, and Nathan Charles will face Kevin Goss here.
Let's go Texans!
Let's go defense!
As we go to the bottom of the first inning, here we go. Goss sets up, takes a signal from Everett. Here we go. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Texans. Charles squares off as if to bunt, strike one. Strike one right off the bat, and if Goss starts hot, he's usually going to stay there. Breaking pitch misses high, ball one. 1-1 here. Charles. Little outside, ball two. 2 balls and a strike here, bottom of the first inning. And the advertisers get with Joe Gomez there. He's got all his information in the comments. Outside, ball 3. Throwing some heat, Goss is. He just can't find the corner there. 3 balls and a strike now to Charles. Shows bunt here. Strike on the corner.
Seems like something all these Texans pitchers have been doing.
Oh, yeah. They try to work on that. That's going to be a fly ball to the right fielder. He's going to take care of it. Morales under it for out number 1. Ivan Salinas, the next batter up to face Kevin Goss. Quick out for the Texans to right field. Morales taking care of business on that one. As the Texans lead it 1-0, they do trail the series though, one game to none. And here is Ivan Salinas, who came in relief of Garcia last night. Did a great job. Here's the pitch outside, ball 1. One out for the Warriors. Kevin Goss out of the windup. That's a ground ball to the second baseman. Easily behind it, out number 2. Out number 2. 2 quick outs here for the Warriors. That'll bring up Renner, number 9. Had himself a game yesterday. He went 2 for 3, 2 for 4, I think.
Lefty for lefty matchup here, Joe. Looking to see how Goss will play this out.
Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1.
Not afraid to go right after him.
No, he's not. There's a ground ball over to first. Out number 3. After a full inning of play, 1-0, the Texans lead it. You're listening to Rio Sports Live. We'll be back.
And let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Santa Rosa and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Nick Talavera up to face Campos here, the left fielder for the Texans. Ball 1.
First pitch no for ball 1.
Here's Talaveras facing Campos, taking the call from Charles. 1-0 count, and that's in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Hit by the pitch there. Top of the second inning, Talaveras gets first base. Hit by pitch. The third baseman now for the Texans, Montoya, will face Campos. And the Texans right away again get a runner at first here with the leadoff hitter.
Great job by number 9 here, taking one for the team and just getting a base runner on and early on here in the second inning.
For sure. Top of the second, if you're just joining us, 1-0. Texans lead it. That's a strike in there.
Both men on the mound love that corner.
They sure do. No balls, 1 strike, and no outs, I'm sorry. As the sun goes down on my computer, I'll be able to see better. And the throw to first, not in time. Game 2 regional quarterfinal action here. The Warriors and the Texans going at it. A lot of baseball to be played around South Texas, and we'll get you some scores later on. That's in the dirt. Nice stop by Charles. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball is no, count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike.
Texans doing a great job being patient with the count. Some of them a little too close for comfort, but whatever suits them.
Talavera takes his lead, and they almost catch him sleeping there. Got back just in time. Campos decided to turn on it, and boy, oh boy. He might take a half a step less this next time.
One thing NICKIE really showed us, they're not afraid to pick off.
Oh, they're not afraid to try, that's for sure.
They've come close.
There it is again. 1 ball, 1 strike to number 19, the third baseman, Darian Montoya. Talaveras takes his lead now. Campos will throw, shows bunt, does Montoya, and he did not make it to first, but boy, a masterpiece of a bunt there.
Almost a perfectly executed bunt on
Sure
the
was.
ball attempt. Just missed beating it by half a step.
Runner at second now after that bunt. That's a shot into left field. And what a catch there by Garcia. Here comes a runner. Rounding third. There's a throw. Did they get him? Safe at the plate. Talavera scores run number 2.
Gutsy play going all the way from second. Great throw by the outfielder, but an even better slide by the runner.
Boy, oh boy, that was such a great catch, first of all. I don't know if anybody called it out there, but there would have been a collision if it hadn't have been a half a second late. And here is Morales as the Texans score run number 2 on that one. And boy, was Talavera flying in here. Wow. That's a ground ball right back to Campos, and that will end things, but not before the Texans score one more run, 2-0. They lead it. We'll be back after this.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both? Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Back to the action, and this is number 10, Jacob Torres, the first baseman for the Warriors, and Kevin Goss making quick work of the top 3 hitters for the Warriors the prior inning. And here we go, bottom of the second inning. And we'll see if he can do the same. Strike one, 1 ball, 1 strike to Torres. Strike number 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Torres, and Goss is feeling it right now. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Goss, and it comes from Torres.
Definitely looks like Goss is starting to settle in compared to last night. We'll see how he goes as this game progresses.
Here's Campos ready to face Goss. That's a little low, ball 1. Strike 1. 1 out, bottom of the second inning. Texans lead it 2-0. Very different ball game compared to yesterday. That's 2 balls and 1 strike now. Kevin Goss on the mound for the Texans tonight, looking to push it to a game 3 tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Boy, he has a killer breaking pitch that Goss throws.
Goss definitely settling in, getting a feel for his breaking stuff.
Catching the corners pretty nicely here. Here's the pitch, and a ground ball foul. And Goss wastes no time. He gets that ball, and he's slinging it. Everett there calling the signs to him. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 man gone. Bases are empty. And that'll squeak through there as Montoya cannot come up with it. Runner at first now. Runner at first now is Campos. Go ahead.
And amidst the Texans' momentum right now, we still can't forget the NICKIE ROWE Warriors are known for being a very scrappy team. They can come up with runs in an instant. We saw that last night, that first inning.
For sure, 2 runs is not enough to keep this team at bay. And Goss takes a look at the runner, and he'll throw to first, not in time. As the pinch runner for Campos
Goss using that lefty advantage off the stretch, just a straight leg to first base and throwing it really.
Here's the pitch in there for strike 1.
You're really gonna have to pay attention to him if you're running at first base.
For sure, man. Strike 1 here. In the bottom of the second inning, here's the pitch. Breaking pitch misses that time. 1 ball, 1 strike now.
Everett ready to fire it at any moment.
The pinch runner is number 14, Ricardo Reyes at first base. Everett calling the signal. Goss takes it. Here it is. That's a ground ball to Montoya. Scoops it up. We'll go to second for the force. No double up there. Out number 2 at second base. And that'll leave the runner at first base as Montoya, in a fielder's choice, was pretty taken back there. He had to backhand the ball. They tried to double him up, not in time. We knew it wasn't going to be enough as he was stumbling there, but he did get the force out, and that's the best thing of the play.
And a great play by person covering second. Great play by the person covering second, making sure that that ball doesn't go into the outfield.
That's Ivan Salinas. 2 outs now. As Melendez takes his lead, Kevin Goss. Here's the pitch. Little low, ball 1. Bottom of the second inning, Real Sports Live, bringing you all the action all the time. And here's Kevin Goss once again, out of the stretch this time. And here's the pitch. That's in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ramiro Campos, the center fielder. The count evens up at 1, and Melendez at first base takes his lead. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Nice pitch there by Goss, catching that inside corner.
Goss doing a great job forcing these Warrior hitters to swing the bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Campos. Here's Goss with a pitch. Outside corner, just misses.
On outside, count runs even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2 the count now on Campos, the center fielder. As the wind's still blowing in the same direction. Here is the pitch. In there for a strike. And Goss takes care of Campos there with a backwards K. And that'll end 2 innings to score. Texans 2, NICKIE ROWE nothing. We'll be back. You're listening to Real Sports Live.
You're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressing.
We'll see Ryan Rodriguez now at the plate, who had a base hit his last time up and started things off. Rodriguez will foul it off there as we go to the top of the 3rd inning. Bases are empty. If you can see the base running there. And no balls and 1 strike. Here we go. Rodriguez turns on 1. Foul ball again. He had a base hit his last time up. Started things off for the Texans. 0-2. That's the way he started off the last time and battled back and ended up with a base hit. We'll see if he can do it again. No balls and 2 strikes to Rodriguez for the Texans. Top of the 3rd inning. If you're just joining the feed, Texans on top 2-0. And nearly hit by the pitch there is Charles. Did everything he can to stay in front of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Charles doing an excellent job behind the plate, trying to minimize the pass balls.
For sure, and he does a very good job of that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Once again, that one hit the umpire. And it looked like it bounced off his shin there. Hit by pitch. So that'll bring up Bell, and that'll put Rodriguez on the first base bag. Bell had a base hit his last time up as Rodriguez and Bell went back-to-back with the base hits. And this is Rodriguez taking his lead. Campos taking a look. He's got 35 pitches. And a little outside, ball one.
Oh, looking to run some small ball here, something to get runs on the board.
For sure. They want to manufacture some runs. They sure do. Jack Bell, the shortstop. He did have a time last night, but Bell, great at the plate when it comes to hitting the ball, and we'll see if he can take advantage here. 1 ball, no strikes. There goes the runner. Bell will put one into left field, and the runner will return to first base as Garcia takes care of that one. Tinajero had an RBI his last time up, was sac fly, brought in the run, and Tinajero up at the plate again. 1 out now. AA Pools LLC, a fine sponsor of this broadcast, and Tinajero taking it to right field. And that'll drop in for a hit. Nice little Texas leaguer to the right side there. And he'll get himself a base hit.
Right fielder doing all he can to try to field the ball. In the end, it was just one of those hits.
Just died, yeah. Just died in the end. So runners at second and third now. After that one. After that one from Tinajero, and in there for, ball one there to Everett. 1 ball, no strikes on Everett. Runners at first and second now. A little ball high there, 2 balls and no strikes. Everett letting that one go by as Campos on the mound here. And a bit of a jam. 1 out. He's trailing 2-0 to these Texans, who are on a mission after last night's loss. 3 balls, no strikes.
A really patient batter, Mr. Everett. Didn't have too great of a night last night, but he works the count, and he absolutely makes this pitcher use his pitches.
That's strike 1 there. He knew he was going to put it right in there. 3 balls and 1 strike to Everett, and you're right, a very patient hitter is this number 16, as he's looking at 2 runners at first and second. Zoom out to catch both bases. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Everett takes it to a full count. Full count on Everett. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And he calls time here. Takes a second, and here's Everett coming back up. Streaming live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Pick your poison. That's ball 4. Kevin Goff up with bases loaded. Bases are loaded for Goss. as he steps in here, and he could break this one wide open with one swing of the bat, could Kevin Goss.
He is overdue for one. You know, great hitter here at the plate, real patient, and he just natural power behind his swing.
For sure. Top of the third, there's a ground ball foul.
And as you can see, he's swinging for the fences there, Joe.
He's trying to keep it. No balls, one strike for Goss. Bases are loaded for the Texans. They lead it 2-0 here. Game 2 regional quarterfinal championship. Inside, ball one. One ball and one strike to Goss. One out for the Texans. The lefty Goss. Here's Campos with the pitch. Outside. Ball two. You could tell it's playoff baseball as every pitch there's a reaction from the fans, an overreaction. 47 pitches for Campos so far. Here is the 48th. That's in there for strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Goss. See what Campos shows him here. Here's the pitch. Little high, ball 3.
A little too close for comfort there, Joe.
Really.
Gotta protect the plate, especially when you have 2 strikes on you.
Yeah. Well, Goss gets another chance. 3-2 the count now.
I'm more than sure every fan here thought that was going to be a called strike.
Here's a pitch. He turns on it. So Goss keeps fighting here as he looks at a 3-2 count from Campos. Campos with 50 pitches so far. Fouls that one off again. Bases loaded. Goss at the plate. Top of the third inning. Texans lead it 2-0. Here's the pitch. Goss will take that one. A high fly ball to left field. Garcia will be under it. Runner will tag. And they miss the cutoff there. Run number 3 does score. So another run scores for the Texans.
A great job there by Goss. Sacrifice fly, bringing in the run to widen this Texans lead.
Runners at first and second now. This is Talavera. Scored a run the last inning. 3-0 now the score in favor of the Texans.
Let's go, Nick. Come on now.
1 run an inning so far. 2 outs now. As Goss brought in that run. Little high there. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes now to Nick Talavera. Here's the 1-1 coming up from Campos. Inside, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike on Talavera as the sun goes down, thankfully. Here in Foul Furious, David C. Salinas Baseball Park. They're going to name it after Coach Salinas. 34 seasons coaching the Jerseys. There's a ground ball, foul.
Over 700 wins for Coach Sal's historic baseball career, and I don't think he's done yet.
A 700-win career, over 700 wins, a state title under his belt, numerous district championships, and all the other accolades that come with it. And shout out to Coach Salinas hosting these games here tonight in this baseball field. Here's Campos with the 2-2, and that's a foul ball.
As we know, Joe, Coach Salinas absolutely loves the game of baseball, more than willing to lend out our field for games like this.
Oh, yeah, he'll never say no to that. Here's the 2-2 pitch. He's nearing 60 pitches now. Out of the stretch, here's the pitch. Inside, ball 3. That slider type pitch keeps missing the zone. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Talavera.
Leaving it off the plate a little too much here. He's having trouble finding control as runners get on base.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out there. Talavera goes after that one. But not before another run crosses the plate. And you're watching Rio Sports Live. The Texans 3, the Warriors nothing. We'll be back.
45 with a single you just have to have. Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions and beyond, we are the future leaders. Success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Life for Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Number 13, Brandon Leon.
Brandon Leon, number 13 for the Warriors, up to face Goss. Bottom of the third, Leon will pop it up to the shortstop, Bell. One quick out.
Great instincts by that shortstop, playing the ball on a line.
Really on a line, yeah. And that was Jack Bell taking care of business. Leon one away here. Strike 1 on Garcia. Yair Garcia. Strike 1, 1 out now. 1 quick out. Popped it up to Bell there. Here is the pitch. That's going to be into shallow center. It dropped for a base hit. So Garcia doing work, continuing from yesterday. As he drops one in for a base hit, he'll be at first base.
That'll bring up the catcher, number 3, Nathan Charles.
Here's Charles, the top of the order now for the Warriors, and if they want to start chomping at this 3-run lead, they got to start now. Plenty of baseball still left, but Charles, the leadoff hitter, as the 9 hitter, Yair Garcia gets on. Ball 1 inside. Nathan Charles looking at ball 1 there. Bottom of the third. Robstown scores first in the bottom of the first, 1-0. They lead Macallen. They lead 1-0.
Really big matchup there. Surprising Robstown on a hot streak right now.
Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball over to Bell. Will he double him up? And there's a double play from Bell. And that'll end 3 as Bell has a few words for the second base runner. And out number 3, the Texans lead at 3-0 as we go to the top of the 4th. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Rolando Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And welcome back to the action here. This is Mateo Requenes taking over a quick inning for Mr. Joe Martinez as we have Darian Montoya up to bat playing third base here. Little high there for ball one. As Campos running a little bit wild here from where he started out. Already at about 62 pitches to total in this ball game. And as we have one, Montoya pops it up to center field. And the center fielder is going to make the grab for out number one here. As Frankie Alderete, the DH for tonight, stepping up to the plate.
Alderete had a sac fly his last time.
As Joe mentioned, sacrifice fly by Alderete. Little up in the zone there for ball one. And Campos doing a great job trying to maintain his composure as that one goes foul to the right side. That'll even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike here on Alderete. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and that'll be ball 2. Alderete showing great patience here, really selective with what he's swinging at.
He could get things started just as easily as any one of the hitters in the lineup. Alderete, a real game changer when it comes to starting rallies. Here is...
And there's a fly ball up towards center, towards right center. And the center fielder is going to chase that one down, covering a lot of ground there to make the out. As Luis Morales will step in to the box. Nobody on and 2 outs here for the Texans.
Campos, the center fielder, handling both outs here for the top of the 4th inning.
Doing a great job covering that outfield, Mr. Campos. Chases a high ball there, as that'll be strike 1. Boy, I tell you, these Texans hitters are as patient as they can be, but of course, you know, with every first strike you're anticipating something in the zone.
And he was swinging for the fence on that one, I'll tell you. He had a huge cut. I felt the wind over here. And now all of a sudden, the breeze, or the little breeze we had is non-existent as you see the flag just dangling down. It's a little swirling wind, but not as hard as it was earlier.
And Campos winding up here. Here's the throw. Low and outside for ball 1. And as we've seen throughout this game, the Ray Texans are doing a great job at putting at least a run on the board every half inning. And there's one foul just off the left field line. As that'll put him at strike 2. Mr. Morales, correction.
Shout out to all the 125 viewers on YouTube right now, tuning into the broadcast and that.
And that one just missed outside, too close for comfort as the Deuces are running wild on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. And he was single up the middle. Morales with an even 2-2 count gets that single up the middle as the Texans are starting to brew something up with 2 outs, possibly a 2-out rally, looking to widen the lead they have on NICKIE ROWE here. But of course, we cannot count out this Warriors defense. As you've seen already, the outfield putting in a lot of work to keep these Texans hitters at bay.
They've been busy.
And there's a liner as the right fielder will make the grab for out number 3. So the Texans leave a man stranded on first. No runs come across. And you're watching Real Sports Live. We'll be back after these messages.
In part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it.
And we are back here as the NICKIE ROWE Warriors are getting set to take their at-bats here in the bottom of the 4th inning. As number 4, Salinas, takes the plate.
Salinas, the second baseman, came in to relieve Garcia last night, did a heck of a job.
And ball up high for Salinas. But I tell you, Goss is doing a real good job this ball game. You know, missing a few pitches here and there, and there's a ground ball to the left side. Shortstop gets it, throw on to first. In time, and that'll be out number 1. Great throw by the shortstop, Bell, making a spectacular throw.
What a play by Bell there. He did not backhand it, chose to stay in front of it, and he one-hopped it to first, and what a play there by the first baseman to get that out number 1 for the Texans.
And the Ray Texans showing us why they're the number 2 team in the state here. Fundamentally sound baseball, and we love to see it out here.
Outstanding shortstop there, Bell.
Taking it low and outside here for ball 1. This is number 15, Renner. Another one low and outside. That's ball 2. Renner really working the count here right now. Getting a little lead early. Missing in that same spot. Goss trying to find that low outside corner. 3-0 hitters count here on Renner. And he fires it right down the middle there for strike 1.
He had to take there. He's 3-0. I mean, that was right down the pipeline. Let's see.
And that will hit Renner as he will make his way down to first base. Bringing up number 10, Jacob Torres struck out swinging his last time up at bat. He is the DH for tonight.
We'll see what Goss has here, man. He's got so many pitches that have made the Warriors hit into double plays. I think 2 of them at least tonight, and they're going to have a talk with him on the mound there. Well, they're going to have a talk with the runner at first, see if he's okay, and we'll take a little break. We'll be back after this.
And you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are Edinburgh Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success.
And we are back here from that little timeout. Renner a little bit shaken up as he did take that ball to the elbow. Coaches went out to see if he was okay, and he is good.
Just checking him out.
As he's running on first base right now. As you can see on your screen here, runner on first with 1 down. And Torres still up at the plate. Here's the windup. In the dirt here for ball 1. As Goss pitching out the stretch here. A little dangerous move for a lefty. Has a little advantage here if he's looking to pick off to first base. And as you can see, there you go with that lefty advantage, can just throw it straight to first. As these Warrior runners really have to be careful with how much of a lead they take.
For sure. With a pickoff move, he has 1 ball, no strikes. We'll see.
Off the stretch here, up high in the zone. That'll put the count at 2 balls, no strikes for Torres. And Goss really watching that runner at first because as we saw yesterday, NICKIE ROWE loves to take the bases. And he fires one in there. That'll be strike 1. Goss with 47 pitches so far in this game. And a ground ball to the third baseman. Throw on to second in time. Throw down to first. In time, and a double play by the Ray Texans will end the inning.
What happened there? Goss had him hit into a double play. That's the second one of the night. He really knows what he's doing when it comes to that sort of thing. And the Texans finish it out. We go to the top of the 5th, Matt.
And as Joe said, we're going to the top half of the 5th. The Ray Texans up 3-0. You're watching Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
We are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Santa Rosa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Ray Texans and you're watching Real Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
number 1, Jack Bell.
Welcome back to the action, and Jack Bell will start things off for the Texans as a double play transpired there. 5 to 6 to 3 if you're scoring at home. And what a great play there by the Texans to get them out of that inning. As we go to the top of the 5th, Bell looking at ball number 2. Right away, 2 balls and 1 strike for Jack Bell. 2 balls and no strikes, I'm sorry. The bases are empty. 3 balls and no strikes. Bell looking at that. As Campos out of the windup, here comes the 3-0 pitch. Bell will take his base on balls there. As always, one of our fine sponsors, AA Pools LLC. 1320 Antonia, let me get that right, Sinton, Texas, 361-482-7955. For all your new installs, call Mona for all your pool needs, serving all of South Texas. AA Pools LLC. And Bell's at first now. This is Tinajero at the plate, and they got Bell at second. Charles guns Bell out at second. The first pickoff of the series, and Charles with a heck of a throw on line.
Excellent throw by the catcher. Bell took off. He immediately recognized it and threw it on a rope there.
On a rope, that's you sure are right there. And Tinajero's looking at no balls and a strike after the throw out at second. Nice play. 3-0, Texans lead it. They're down 1-0 in this regional quarter championship. And just catches the corner there. Strike 2. Paints the corner there. 1 man gone so far for the Texans. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Wild pitch there by Campos. Lost his footing and everything as he tumbled off the bump there. And Lucas Tinajero had a base hit his last time up. Looking to replicate that or get something better as Everett sits in the on-deck circle. Lunges for that one and a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes it remains. If you're looking to advertise, Real Sports Live is a great way to get your business out there, to take your business to the next level. Just call my friend Joe Gomez there. You'll see his information in the comments, and he'll take care of you. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here it is. Just a bit outside, ball 2.
Ray Texans playing a dangerous game, not protecting the plate with 2 strikes. So
yeah.
Taking a little bit of a gamble there, as we've seen.
That's a ground ball to the shortstop. He's up with it. Over to first. Out number 2. Nice play there by Melendez to take care of business for a quick out number 2. Here's Everett, who had a base hit his last time up. Everett, pretty consistent. I'll call him Mr. Consistent. As he comes up and behind the plate, he's king of consistency. And here comes Everett to the plate to face Campos. 81 pitches under Campos' belt now, and you're watching Real Sports Live. And Everett takes one, and that is foul. Boy, turns on one in a hurry.
Everett showing us why he's such a good batter.
Oh, yeah.
He got his hands turned on that quick.
Sure did, and boy, that was over in the outfield quickly. 2 outs for the Texans now. No balls and 1 strike to Everett. If you're just joining in, 3-0, Texans lead it, and the same pitch, low and in the dirt. Ball 1. So the count will go even in Everett time after time. Quality at bats from this young man. I'll tell you, an all-around baseball player, number 16, behind the plate and at the plate. Here's the pitch. High. Ball 2.
Notice, Joe, as Campos gets deeper into his pitch count, he's becoming a little bit wild.
Yeah.
Trying to refine the zone.
84 pitches deep compared to Goss, who's got 50. That's just a bit outside, ball 3. Right in the zone there, just missed. And Everett lays off. 31 the count, 2 outs. 3-0 our score. Texans lead it. Outfield playing out. And Everett sends one for a ride. It's a mile high to the second baseman there, Salinas. He's under it. And that's out number 3. After 4.5, 3-0, the Texans lead it. You're watching Real Sports. We'll be back.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching.
So Ruben Campos up to the plate. Second time up to the plate here for Campos. Last time he had a base hit. And we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Texans lead it 3-0. Bottom of the 5th, 3-0. Kevin Goss, 49 pitches so far, looking to go the distance. This is Campos, number 11, doing the pitching for the Warriors. Little inside, 2 balls and no strikes to Campos. Bottom of the 5th inning. Here we go. Outside, ball 3. Can the Warriors come back? We still have 2 good innings of play after this. And boy, oh boy, they lead it 1-0. Ball 4. Campos draws a walk and he sits at first base. Is this the beginning of something good here for the Warriors? We'll see. This is Melendez, the shortstop. Melendez gets ready, fixing that knee brace of some sort he has on. Well, it looks like it's just the stirrup there. Bottom 5.
Got a little Jerry and the Roughnecks playing.
Jerry and the yeah. Makes you want to go to a dance, a Christmas dance or something. Oh, no, I'm not going to sing on air, am I? Anyway, we're having fun here. Game 2 of this regional quarterfinal championship. Winner goes on to the regional semis, and this is Melendez. Kevin Goss ready to face him. Runner at first, takes the call from Everett. 3-0, Texans lead it. There's a throw to first, not in time. Goss so effortlessly tosses it to first, and it looks like it's going in there off a slingshot. Here's the pitch, shows bunt, ball outside.
Everett wanted
Everett wanted that one.
Would have probably had a beat on him as the runner stumbled back to first.
Yes. So ball 1 there to Melendez. Here's Goss. In there for strike one. Bottom of the fifth. We're getting to the meat of these innings here, as they say. 3-0. Warriors looking to put some runs on the board. Goss has held them to a goose egg so far. Hit by the pitch there as Gott lets it go, run wild.
Little taunt there by Mr. Mirende. As he flips the bat a little higher than normally would. little taunting there. Maybe some confidence boost coming into these.
Well, maybe, and hit by a pitch there for Melendez, puts runners at first and second. And now we're going to see Campos, who struck out looking his last time up, looking to redeem himself here against Goss. So no outs now, runners at first and second. The Warriors looking to start a rally as the crowd starts doing that chop like the Atlanta Braves do.
Fun fact, Joe, that move's actually banned in the MLB.
It is now, yes, it sure is. Yeah, you can't do the chop anymore. You're right. You can't do a lot of things in pro sports anymore.
But of course, this is South Texas.
Yeah,
We don't really care.
do whatever you want. We throw tortillas out here. Well, they banned that too at Javelina Stadium, I think.
And people still do
And
it.
people still do it. You're right. No outs, runners at first and second. Here's Goss out of the stretch. Everett directing traffic. They show bunt. That's a strike. Strike one there.
Everett, real smart call there.
Real smart call.
First baseman to play the bunt.
No balls and one strike, and the first baseman did come on in, Hernandez. Runners at first and second. If you're just joining us, boy, I hope you had a good reason for missing these last 4 innings. That just misses inside.
Real close one there.
Sure was. Joe Martinez, Mateo Requeñez bringing it to you live here, Rio Sports. Here's Goss. That's a foul ball. Boy, almost a killer there as it just hits to the left side of the bag. 1 ball and 2 strikes as that one was close. That would have cleared the bases for sure.
Definite game-changing hit had that
Oh,
been
yeah.
there. Might have even gone to dead ball territory, forcing at least one.
Yeah, you're right about that. And 1 ball and 2 strikes as the crowd comes alive.
Boy, same intensity that they brought yesterday. Both sides.
Game 2 intensity, regional quarters. Here it is. Struck him out looking. Campos goes down looking, and that was one of those pitches that could have gone either way, and the umpire rewarded Goss for hitting that outside corner. And what a play by Everett to frame that right in there.
Absolutely. Put it right where it needed to be. Everett doing a great job of framing that ball.
Runner at first and second. This is Brandon Leon, the third baseman. 1 ball, no strikes now. Can Goss get himself out of this one? No outs for the Warriors. Here it is. Nice job by Everett. Just didn't get the call there.
In my opinion, Joe, that was a little too much and too noticeable. Like that last one, he just put it right there.
Yes, he did. Got to try anything at this point. 2 balls and no strikes. Here it is. Outside, ball 3. Goss does not want to load these bases for the 9-hitter. And you think 9-hitter, you think, easy out. But not with Yahir Garcia. He's been on fire. He's something like 4 for 6 in the series. And he'll get you a base hit and get you some runs in.
Absolutely. 3-0 count.
Ball 4.
And load the bases is just what Goss does.
Sheesh. Here comes Yahir Garcia. He's been on fire, Yahir Garcia. Can he break it open for the Warriors? We'll find out in just a second.
You know, Goss really in a jam here, bases loaded, one out.
One out.
See what he's going to be doing.
Well, we'll see what he pitches Garcia. Garcia, a very patient hitter. He'll put the ball in play, and most times he'll come up with a base hit. The 9-hitter, the left fielder, Yahir Garcia, a great glove in the outfield also.
Last 2 innings, Goss has ended it with a double by forcing the double play. Hopefully trying to get that here tonight.
We'll see.
For the 3rd inning in a row.
Kevin Goss on the mound trying to deal with the Warriors. A late push to get a rally going. 1 out. Here's the pitch from Goss. Garcia takes a strike. A great taste of South Texas baseball as we know it. 3-0. Bases loaded though. Warriors on the comeback trail if Garcia could come through. Here's Goss with the pitch. What a pitch. What a frame job by Everett there.
Beautiful job by Everett, working from the outside of the zone and framing it to that corner.
Just clicking his wrist a little there to get the strike called. And Garcia in a pickle here. We'll see if he can pull himself out of the 0-2 hole. Bases loaded, as we said, 3-0. Texans lead it.
As we saw yesterday, Garcia works well with 2 strikes, can work that count. We'll see what he does here.
Here's the pitch. Struck him out.
And Goss with an absolutely phenomenal strikeout. Couldn't come at a more crucial moment.
And he just set it out there, breaking pitch. Garcia went after it, knew he couldn't let it go. Out number 2, bases loaded now for Mr. Nathan Charles. He hit into a double play his last time up.
Crucial strikeout there for Goss. Slows the momentum down a little bit. Can he end this inning off unscathed?
We shall see. He looks calm, cool, and collected out there. Strike 1. Strike 1 there. No balls in a strike to Charles. Ball 1.
Charles does a great job of holding that bat. Really wanted to pull the trigger. Does a great job of staying.
The Warriors do get last bat tonight as they are the home team. Swing and a miss.
Gave him the same pitch. This time he bit.
And Goss in a groove out there now, handing the Warriors all they can handle with bases loaded. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And the crowd hanging on every pitch right now as Goss is in a groove up there. 2 outs for the Warriors. Charles at the plate, 3-0. 70 pitches for Kevin Goss.
And the reaction of the crowd says it all. Goss with a crucial strikeout, leaving every runner stranded on base.
The Texans, Kevin Goss ends 5, and the Texans keep their lead 3-0. We'll be back after this.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have?
What an inning there by Kevin Goss and the Texans to get out of that jam, and a big opportunity for the Warriors squandered, I should say, by the pitching of Kevin Goss, who's up to the plate now, top of the 6th inning.
Absolutely looks like the life had been drained out of them after the failed attempt to bring those runners in.
And Goss takes strike one.
Remember, they've done it before. They could do it again. There's still a chance that these Warriors could strike.
Goss will send one in the hole into left center, and he'll start off with a stand-up double.
Goss with a little shimmy on second base.
Kevin Goss doing it big for the Texans. Getting out of the jam and then sending one in the hole, left center. He's ended up with a stand-up double there for the Texans, and he'll get a pinch runner, well-deserved. Number 2 in to run for him.
Goss doing a great job in this game, coming up when the Texans need him the most.
Boy, oh boy, what a play, what a hit there. What a gameplay it has been for Goss tonight. He's got 71 pitches under his belt, and he's set to go the distance if he has to. 3-0 our score. This is Talavera up to the plate. Takes ball 1. Top of the 6th inning. Game 2 in the best 2 out of 3 series, regional quarterfinal matchup. The Ray Texans of Corpus Christi, Macallen, NICKIE, ROWE, going at it, South Texas baseball style. Here is the pitch. Foul ball there, tries to lay down a bunt to Talavera to move the runner over. No dice.
Of course, smart move here. As yes, you have a runner on second, bunting here, you're going to leave them in a jam. They won't know whether to throw to third to prevent that runner from going 90 more feet, or throwing to first and risking another run coming across.
Well, I think the play would be get the runner who's closest to your throw, because if you come up for that bunt going to third base and you try to twist yourself around, you may cost yourself a run. You never know. 2 balls and 1 strike, nobody out. Here is Campos. 91 pitches for him. That just misses the outside corner.
Little difference in frame here, as you notice the NICKIE ROWE catcher here, Charles going from in to out, and Everett on the other hand for the Texans going out to in. Major difference here as far as what's being called.
For sure. Ball 4. So runners at first and second now. And here comes Darian Montoya, the third baseman. The Texans looking to pour it on here. No outs. Campos facing Montoya. Runners at first and second. They lead it 3-0. That's in there for a strike. Playoff baseball at its finest. The ups and downs, the hills and valleys you go through, taking a look at these ball games. And when you get into 3 rounds deep, 4 rounds deep, you know you're going to see some great baseball, and that's what's happening here tonight. And a curveball there just misses high.
And Joe, once you get to round 3 in the Texas high school baseball playoffs, there's almost no such thing as a blowout win.
Oh,
you're
man.
going to go toe-to-toe with every team you meet.
I guess just only if you're Sinton, I'm guessing.
Unless you're Sinton. Sinton is the only exception I've seen this season.
Needville, 15 home runs in the postseason so far for the Sinton Pirates. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it is. That's a strike on the corner.
Once you hit the 3rd round and beyond, you're going to be seeing games like we saw London and Santa Gertrudis last night. Going to the wire, 1-0 finish. one-run differences as we've seen.
Shout out to Channel 3 on the coverage of that game, and boy, the freshman coming through. Oh, a ball way out of the zone.
Count is high. Ball is now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners at first and second, no outs. This is Montoya trying to get something going for the Texans, a little more insurance, if you will. 2-2 pitch coming up. Here it is. Shows bunt there, ball 3. Trying to get in the head of Campos, and it worked there. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Campos looking a little bit shaky up at the plate as he's inching closer to the max pitch limit.
Campos is 2 pitches away from 100. 12 away from coming out. There's a shot, and that's going to drop for a base hit. That'll score a run. Gets away from the catcher. Montoya comes through there. He ends up with an RBI double there as the ball got away from the catcher, and that'll give him 4 runs.
And this Raid crowd is fired up.
They sure are. As Montoya comes through, boy, oh boy, 2 balls, a 2 strike count. Just laid one into left field there and dropped and brought in a run. Advanced the runners as he did it. And boy, oh boy, the Texans looking to pour it on late here in this one.
Great job there by Montoya. Working the count and then coming up with an absolutely crucial hit.
Oh, yes, for sure. As they're looking to change the pitcher out here. And we'll take a little break. We'll go to commercial. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Life for Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 100.
So this is Alderete. They have changed pitchers out. It looks like the twin brother of Jacob Garcia, the freshman standout, who pulled off the victory over Ray last night. This is his right-handed brother. Alderete at the plate. Runners at second and third now. No outs for the Texans. Looking to pour it on here on the Warriors and force a Game 3 tomorrow at 2 p.m. That's a strike in there. One ball, one strike to Alderete. Runners at second and third now. Ball in the dirt there. 2 balls and a strike. We'll see if Garcia can overcome the rustiness, as if you don't get a proper warm-up, you want to usually throw about 10 to 15, maybe 20. Get your body in there, your arm set up, ball high. He is throwing heat, though. He's got it up there, maybe about 79, 82, I'd say. What do you think?
Throwing a real quick fastball. Of course, not a proper warm-up, just coming in and throwing about 6, 7 balls.
Ball 4, and he'll load him up.
Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner. Number 12, Isaiah Tinahino.
Bases are loaded, ladies and gentlemen, and that'll bring up Luis Morales, the right fielder, who had a base hit his last time up.
Of course, Garcia getting in a little bit more throwing time with his second base.
Yeah, he's trying to warm his arm up there. Yeah, and that's the key thing right there, is Garcia knows it. You know, you come in here and he inherits runners at second and third. He puts one on. Bases are loaded now for the dangerous right fielder, Morales, Luis Morales, number 6. Here is the pitch. In the dirt. Nice stop by Charles. Boy, oh boy, what a stop by Charles there.
Charles really putting his body on the line.
That would have costed a run for sure.
To make sure that that ball doesn't get to the backstop. As you see here in Falfurrias, it is a very deep backstop.
Bottom of the 6th inning. I'm sorry, I didn't change it. It's top 6? Okay, we're in the top 6. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Warriors bat last today. Top of the 6th inning. 4-0. I haven't changed the score either. Man, I have my attention on the game here. 2 balls and a strike. 4-0 in favor of the Texans. And this is Morales. Ground ball foul.
Let's go, Lewis. Come on now.
Looks like CC Vets are up 5-0 in the bottom of the 4th, they're telling me.
CC Vets, another Corpus Christi team that really plays the game of baseball well.
Oh, yeah.
Going up against Sherryland Pioneer.
A pass ball there, they'll score a run. And it was ball 4 anyway.
Major factor here, Garcia not completely warm.
Yeah, seriously.
Didn't really see him getting any bullpen work. So
no, he was not. And 5-0 now the score. No outs, and they're in a real bind here as Melendez comes and speaks to Garcia, trying to calm him down here. And that'll bring up the top of the order, and Rodriguez here. And not a good spot to be if you're the Warriors. The lefty can break it open here with one swing of the bat. Up high, ball 1. Here's the pitch. It's a ground ball to the second baseman. Can they double him up? They do, but they do score a run here. Run number 6 will come in there. They do get the double play, and that's 2 outs. So a runner remains at third. And Jack Bell at the plate. 6-0 our score.
Great job by the Warrior defense getting the 2 outs that they needed. Yes, you traded in for 1 run, but you can always make that up on the bats.
Good cut, baby. Good cut.
Runner is at third. 6-0 our score now in favor of the Texans. Jack Bell at the plate. Swing and a miss. Huge cut there by Bell.
Boy, Joe, he wants the fences real bad.
Yeah, for sure, man, with that monster cut. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The Texans scoring 3 more runs here in the top of the 6th to make it 6-0. Here's the pitch from Garcia inside. 2-2 now. And both brothers have their hair colored blonde there.
Makes it even more difficult to tell them apart.
Here's the 2-2. Ball outside. Gets away from Charles temporarily. 3 balls and 2 strikes. AA Pools LLC, a fine sponsor for Real Sports Live. 1320 Antonia, Sinton, Texas. 361-482-7955. Ask for Mona for all your new pool install needs, and they do serve all of South Texas. And Jack Bell gets a base on balls. So runners at the corners now. 6-0 the lead for the Texans. 2 outs. This is Tinajero at the plate. Lucas Tinajero. Here's the pitch. Tinajero takes one to left. Will that fall foul? Boy, a close one there. Tinajero would have had 2 RBIs easily with that one. Lucas Tinajero at the plate, number 3. He's the second baseman tonight for the Texans. And the Texans pouring it on. They got 6 runs under their belt. No balls and a strike here to Tinajero after the foul ball. That's a base hit up the middle. That'll score another run. Runners at first and second now, and an RBI for Tinajero. That'll make it 7-0. All with 2 outs here. That'll bring up none other than Everett here. Miguel Everett. 2 outs. Number 16 steps up to the plate.
Having himself a phenomenal game tonight.
Phenomenal series at that, and we'll see what 16 can do here. Left-handed batter for the Texans outside. Ball 1. They're probably not going to give him anything good to hit here. They're going to keep it out of the zone a little, see if he chases. But if he gets one, we'll see what he can do with it. Runners at first and second, 7-0. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, ball 2.
Your pitch, Mike, your pitch.
2 balls and no strikes. Kevon Goss waiting in the on-deck circle. Little outside, ball 3. As I said, Mateo, they're not giving him anything right in the zone here, trying to keep it out of the zone. See if he chases something or hits into, a force out here or something like that. And Everett just being patient as always. Here he comes, 3-0 the count. That's a strike.
Absolutely. Trying to stay away from giving him a good pitch to hit. Very dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Very dangerous left-handed batter here, Everett is. He can, with one swing of the bat, he can clear the bases.
And they get him to pop up there to Garcia, and that's out number 3. But not before they score 4 runs off 3 hits and no errors. 7-0. The Texans lead it. We go to the bottom of the 6th when we come back.
Reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are La Villa, and you're watching watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. Rio Sports Live. Joe Martinez, Mateo Requeñas bringing you all the action live. You tune into YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you can find Rio Sports Live. We're bringing you all the South Texas baseball you can handle. NICKIE ROWE, Ray Texans going at it tonight. The Texans lead it 7-0. Here is number 4, Ivan Salinas. The bottom of the 6th inning we go. And Salinas takes strike 1 from Goss there.
Goss really settling in already.
And that's a base hit. Base hit to start things off from Salinas.
And Ivan reaches first base. That'll bring up
Renner up to bat. Was hit by a pitch his last time up. Gabriel Renner. So runner at first now. So the leadoff hitter reaches. Bottom of the 6th, 7-0. Runner at first base. Here's Goss. Kevon Goss going the distance, 73 pitches so far. That's a strike. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out. If you're just joining, it's been a good one thus far. Ray Texans breaking it open in the top of the 6th inning here. We're at the bottom of the 6th now, and Renner's up to bat. And it turned out to be a great night for baseball after we had a light little sprinkle, and then the sun came out a-blazing. And now it's down, and we're good. We're cooled down. That's strike 2 from Goss there. 1-2 now. Goss gets him to ground out. Can they double him up? Goss laid on the coverage, and an errant throw puts the runners on. Error. They'll put runners at first and second now. No outs. And this is none other than Jacob Torres, the DH, ready to face Goss. And what turned out, what might have been a double play, I don't think they would have had it as Goss was late on the coverage, but at least the second base out. They couldn't get it there on the errant throw. Outside, ball 1.
And like we mentioned before, Joe, just because they're down right now doesn't mean they can't get something going and bring this lead.
Cut it down a little, yeah. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike. Pitch number 79 crosses the plate for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1 now.
Goss really being effective with his pitching.
Rio Sports Live here from the City of Hearts Delight, Palfurrias, Texas. Bringing you South Texas baseball at its finest. The Ray Texans out of Corpus Christi. The NICKIE ROWE Warriors out of Macallen going at it. 7-0. Game 2. NICKIE ROWE leads it 1-0. Ray Texans trying to push it to a Game 3 tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. It evens it up now. And shout out to all of you guys out there putting us in your living room off your TV set. We give you a big shout out to all the viewers out there watching Rio Sports Live, and shout out to all our fine sponsors. That's a foul ball. Count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good pitch, and it looks like we got some action in the bullpen here, Joe. Number 13 getting stretched out there.
Number 13, we'll find out who that is here as Goss gets him to foul it off. Number 13 would be, that's Brandon Leon, the third baseman. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count remains. Runners at first and second.
Let's go get him, baby. Go get him now.
Goss takes a signal from Everett. The umpire will grant the batter timeout there.
Looks like Torres trying to get Goss off his rhythm.
Goss doesn't care. He's going at it. Here it comes. That's a ground ball over to Bell. He'll pick it up. Over to second. Can they double him up? No. The runners are safe at the corners. They do get the runner at second. Out number 1 there. So runners at the corners. And here comes Ruben Campos. 1 out now. Runners at the corners. This brings up Ruben Campos.
Number 17, Aiden Medina.
Aiden Medina will go in to run for Torres. This is Ruben Campos, who reached on a base on balls his last time up, as Everett discusses something with Goss, and he now has 84 pitches. The lefty for the Texans.
And a little classic going on in Calallen, Texas. Robstown retakes the lead, 4-3 going into the 5th inning.
Boy, those cotton pickers won't give up, and Calallen's giving everything they got to keep it going. Here is the pitch in there for a strike. Strike 1 to Campos. 1 away now. Runners at the corners. Looking to get their first run of the game here are the Warriors. Goss holding them to a goose egg thus far. Here's the pitch. That's one all the way up to Goss. They go for 1. Can they get 2? What a play there! Wow! What a double play there by the Texans. Bell did everything he could to get that one off his stomach, pitches it to Salinas, who goes over to first base. And that is out number 3. No runs will score. Texans defense on fire. That's the end of 6. We go to 7 after this.
You're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are Eddie Macallen, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams.
Back to the action, and we just want to explain the double play. They hit one up the middle to Goss. It bounced off his glove. Bell got a hold of it somehow, tossed it up to the second baseman, and we'll make sure I said his name right. The second baseman is none other than Tinajero. He picks it up, goes over to first base, and Goss gets one past the first baseman there. And a base hit, well, we'll call that an error on the first baseman. Kevin Goss will get on.
I apologize, folks. Trying to get everything on the action. The camera is focusing on the net from time to time, so we're trying to get it to focus beyond that, but doing our best here.
Doing our best for sure, and trying to bring it to you. That's a fly ball. A pop up to the shortstop. Misjudges it a little and just gets a hold of it, does Melendez. So a pop up to the shortstop, out number one, and that's Montoya coming up. Darian Montoya, who had a base hit his last time up. He started things off for these Texans in that 4-run inning. That's a foul ball, and that one gets a piece of Charles as it goes by.
Looks like it caught him on the bicep.
Top of the 7th, Texans looking to push to game 3. And let me change the inning to the top of the 7th here. Runner at first base. This is Montoya at the plate. Oh, 0-1 the count.
Let's go, Darian.
A new pitcher in Leon. There's a pickoff attempt. Did he get him? No, not in time there.
Real close.
That's a real strong pickoff move there by Leon. Keeping him honest at first. This is Montoya at the plate, an 0-1 count.
He absolutely fired that one, Joe.
One out here for the Texans. It'll be do or die when the Warriors come up to the plate. Montoya will take a timeout here. Here's the pitch.
Ball one. Time is now 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pan it out a little bit. One ball, 1 strike now as we get the camera in focus here. Another pickoff attempt, not in time.
Like I said, this netting's in the way and trying to get it beyond.
Lunges for that one. A foul ball there. Strike 2.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
Robstown regains the lead over the Wildcats from Calallen, 4-3 in an instant classic going on there. And what should we expect? We had one last night at Whataburger Field with the London Pirates taking it in 12, and now the Cotton Pickers giving the Wildcats everything they can handle, threatening to eliminate them from these state playoffs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here it is. That's a ground ball, and the coach will hop right over that one.
Exactly, Joe. Last night was a classic game between those two teams. Ended 4-3. This time, you know, Calallen's fighting for their lives, ranked number 3 in the state in 4A.
Yeah, man. Boy, and you never know. On paper, things can look so good, and then when you get out there, playoff baseball time, boy, such a different atmosphere. And he'll lunge for that one, pop it up to the infield. Melendez is under it, out number 2.
That brings up the DH, number 11, Frankie Alderete.
Well, that's out number 2, and Alderete's up to bat. He had a base on balls his last time up. Frankie Alderete, number 11. 2 outs for the Texans. Game 2 here. Looking like we're going to a game 3. Charles keeps it in front. Boy, has he been working all night. 3 pitchers deep now.
Meanwhile, Goss is standing strong at 87.
87, yeah. He's going to finish this game out. That's a pickoff attempt, not in time. Campos just gets a hand on it. Gets a glove on it there, straight up. A 9-hitter on deck. Luis Morales. That's a base hit. Just a powerful swing there from Alderete. A 2-out single there for Alderete, puts runners at first and second. And here's Morales, who has a strikeout, a base hit, and a base on balls on the night. Luis Morales, the 9-hitter. Here's the pitch. Sends it into left center. They're coming up for it. It's going to drop. Scores run number 8. Run number 8 by way of a base hit from Morales. Excuse me. Run number 8 here. Runners at first and second. That's an RBI single for Morales. Brings the top of the order. Ryan Rodriguez hit into a double play his last time up. The lefty for the Texans. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike.
The Texans just widening this lead, making sure you can't have too much insurance.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Close out the game.
8-0, a different story here from game 1. Outside, ball 1. Two outs. Ooh, thrown behind Charles, behind the batter there. That'll advance the runners to second and third. 2 balls and 1 strike on Ryan Rodriguez. He's the center fielder tonight for the Texans. And boy, the Texans' bats just come alive tonight. 9 hits. Rodriguez at the plate.
As we expected, Joe, these Texans came out with a vengeance.
They came out with a purpose tonight, knowing they weren't going to go home. And that's a base on balls for Rodriguez. He'll load him up.
As we predicted in the beginning of the game, smart at bats with runners in scoring position.
Yes.
And a lot more aggressive swing of the bat. Still taking those close pitches.
And
with
here's
2
Bell,
strikes.
whose bats come alive the second game here. Swing and a miss. Boy, what a cut by Bell there.
That man wanted to clear the bases. And with good reason, he can clear the bases in just 1 swing.
He wanted that one for sure. Ball 1. Jack Bell, the shortstop, been doing some work there for the defense and as well as the offense here. That's a chopper over to first. He'll take the bounce and get the force. And that'll be, well, they call a foul ball there. Well, Bell has another chance there. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Bell.
No argument from either side.
No argument there, yeah. Runners at bases are loaded now for Bell. And they get him. Catch him looking there.
Knew he should have pulled the trigger there.
So do or die for the Warriors when we come back. 8-0, the Texans lead it. We'll see what happens here when we come back. You're watching Real Sports Live.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education, from pre-K3 to early college high school.
Bottom of the 7th inning we go as Sweet Caroline plays over the PA system, and they need a sweet comeback here to the Warriors as they face Goth, who's looking to pitch a complete game. This inning brought to you by AA Pools LLC, 1320 Antonia, Sinton, Texas, 361-482-7955. Ask for Mona for all your new pool install needs, serving all of South Texas. 3 balls and no strikes quickly here.
Noticing here that Goss is getting a little lazy with his release.
Yeah, 3 balls and no strikes. Here's Goth. That's in there for a strike. Strike 1 there. 3 balls and 1 strike now. 8-0 the lead. That's a ground ball over to the second baseman. Up with it. Out number 1. Out number 1 and a ground out there to the second baseman, Tinajero. He takes care of it. Texans looking to push to game 3. It's looking like it. 2 o'clock here, Foul Furious Jersey Field. David C. Salinas, if you will, field. And 2 o'clock, Real Sports Live will bring you game 3 action, just as we've done all the series. And what a game it's going to be tomorrow. I can already predict it. That's a strike. Fouls it off, strike 2. Looking for the shutout victory. No runs scored through 6.5. And here's the pitch. One ball and 2 strikes now.
A little close for comfort there. It's been all game. Both teams not really swinging it.
There's a ground ball again to Tinajero. He's behind it. Out number 2.
And the Warriors are down to their last out here, Joe.
One last out for Goth. Can he pitch a complete game? We'll see. He's got 97, if I'm not mistaken, is it? 97 pitches. Here it is. In there for strike 1.
And Joe, one thing I want to point out here with Goss, 2 hits separating him from a no-hitter.
2 hits, yeah. That's in there for strike 2. The crowd gets on their feet now. Kevin Goss, here's the pitch. Little high, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. We're looking for a game 3. We're going to get it. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Texans will force game 3, 2 o'clock here tomorrow. The Texans take care of the Warriors from NICKIE ROWE, 8-0, and a display put on tonight, a complete shutout thrown by Kevon Goss. And what do you think, Matt?
Absolutely incredible display of pitching here. One, like we pointed out earlier, Joe, 2 hits away from a no-hitter. Absolutely incredible performance by Goss here.
Game 2 goes down with a win from the Texans, and these regional quarterfinals are heating up as we go to game 3 tomorrow here in Falfurrias. We're signing off now. Shout out from Rio Sports Live. Myself, Joe Martinez, and Mateo Requeñas on the camera tonight. We'll be back again tomorrow for game 3. Please join us. And good night.
District has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sunsets daily. Memories